Good evening, everybody, and welcome along to One Hub Racing with the Prestige tier tonight. We are at round number 17 for the United States Grand Prix at the Circuit of the Americas. It has been held in the US on and off since 1908, and this race has been in Austin, Texas since 2012. Lewis Hamilton has won multiple times, and this is a circuit where he's crowned champion in 2015, and potentially we are most likely going to be seeing a champion being crowned today in Prestige. Now, as you can tell, I'm not Jack. He's not here tonight, but you got me in his place. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jess. But we still got the other half in the commentary box. For the second time tonight, in the commentary box, we got Alex.
Hello, yeah, we've already seen one champion crowned today. Congratulations to Dane Star in the podiums here. But, Jess, there is a lot on the line. Julian only has to finish 9th or higher to become champion today, and that requires Blizzard to get the win. So I obviously don't want to predict things before things are away, but it's looking pretty good in Julian's chances.
Yeah, I think so as well. As I do believe Blizzard got a DNF last week, didn't they? And Julian won, so...
Yeah, it's been a stressful season for Blizzard, riddled with mistakes. He's obviously a very fast driver, but he's just had a load of mistakes, and I think it's just cost him, unfortunately. Squeezy, though, 1:30.9, solid time. Just so you know, while we were setting up the stream, Rafa had to go back into the pits because he had a broken front wing. But it's going to be an interesting one, and as you said, second time for me in the commentary box tonight, so it's going to be interesting. Odems, or he goes 5/10 faster than Squeezy. I believe Squeezy might be a new driver, unless I'm mistaken, but Odems 5/10 faster there in that Red Bull.
Yes, interesting tyre strategy as we've seen earlier on in all the other tiers as well. So, and it looks like it's going to be a dry race, isn't it? By the looks of things, as well as I haven't heard either. So, hopefully we can get some good racing tonight. And we're already seeing some quick times already from, oh, they're pretty close already. Marquez, Mascendit and Squeezy all within about 4 or 5 tenths of each other in the 130s. It's nice to see 130s off the bat. I've never seen that. And we already seen Mascendit run out of fuel. He's won a few times last week already. I think everyone's pretty much out and going in for a lap, which I think is pretty good at the moment. So we could expect to see some close racing.
Absolutely, we only get the best here in the Prestige here. Trust me, sometimes me and Jack have been talking hours after the race just because we have to deal with the stress of what we've seen in this tier. It is crazy. But to be fair, Jess, I think a lot of the stress is off for the boys. I think we're just going to see some pretty just all-out racing today. As obviously the championship is practically wrapped up. I think we can say that.
Yeah.
Julian has to do something spectacular not to win it from this point. With 4 races to go, obviously. But I think we're going to see some all-out racing. I don't think there's going to be anything held back, and there's no holds barred. But obviously Blizzard will do everything he can to make sure he can still be within that chance.
Yeah, but it's not over yet, obviously. Blizzard is still mathematically in with a shot, and all it takes for something like Julian's DNF and Blizzard to win in order to stand a chance. Basically, Blizzard has to win. So, as Blizzard just hit the pit wall there, not where you want to do it, my friend. But also the Drivers' Championship will be probably crowned tonight. We also got the Constructors as well, I believe, with Mercedes. They will become champions if they outscore Sauber by 15 points, and Red Bull if they don't win. So we could see a double here tonight from the Mercedes boys for Julian as well. So he could get the double tonight, like we did see Lewis Hamilton in 2015. And but it's not going to be easy compared to his drivers.
Absolutely, and also what a swan song it would be for MLA. Obviously, he's retiring at the end of the season, so what way to go out with the Constructors' Trophy? I think obviously he won one of the biggest races of the season. He won Monaco earlier, which was a huge race. There was a battle for the top 4 going down to the last lap. It was insane, but obviously MLA came out on top in that occasion. Interestingly though, we've seen a lot of drivers come out, but not a lot of people set times yet, so I don't really know what's going on. Obviously, it's very easy to track extender, but Rafa's got to come across the line. Let's have a look what he can do on those ultra soft tyres.
He's on pole at the moment. That is pretty good lap time. The fastest guy on the softs is Ollie with a 1:32. So we haven't seen guys on the softs go faster than that, but the guys on the ultras are definitely giving it their all tonight.
Yeah, and then I believe it was Neo that just set a time there. A weird time by Neo, I'll be honest. Apparently he's going for another lap now. I think he's just setting up for 1 yellow and set 2. Is there anything out of the ordinary? I don't see anything, so...
No, I don't as well.
She was clearly just having a moment there.
Yeah, quite a few people getting moments.
Jesse goes 7th on the softs. Interestingly, we've got like a split grid of people on ultras and softs.
Yeah.
I'm going to be interested to see what Julian does. Does he just go for trap position, or does he think strategy-wise? Because you've only got to finish 9th. So overall, he could just go for strategy and make sure that he gets that 9th, rather than risk it and maybe not end up there. But with everyone going on ultra softs, maybe he'll be thinking I should delve onto those tyres and set the fastest lap. But I'm going to be interested. It's going to be an interesting one for sure.
Yeah, I wonder if he wants to win to have his stats go up and show that he's a force to be reckoned with, or will he just want to get 9th? At the moment, by the way he's running, I think he just wants to get 9th or better at the moment. But I think he's got hunger in his eyes. He wants to win, but he knows if Blizzard doesn't win, you can get any position anyway. It's basically we've got 4 rounds left with 100 points on offer, and I don't think Blizzard has won in a while. I don't think so. It's got to take some
absolutely, and I think the thing that you got to realise as well, Julian missed about 4 races as well, and he's still at this point. So imagine if he didn't miss those races. He had like a full race stint where he just wasn't here, and I think Blizzard got 2 DNFs in that area, which just did not help him, and has unfortunately left him to this point. But Julian, I mean, obviously he's won 3 laps on these soft tyres, so he's clearly not going to end up qualifying on the start. I'd be very confused if he did. But with people going on softs and supers, I don't think we'll be seeing rain on the way anytime soon.
No, I don't think so, unless they pull off a audacious strategy, which is probably going to be highly unlikely. But as Rafa's, I think, going out as well. I think pretty much everyone is going out for their second stint at the moment, as it is going to be quite close. I mean, we've got more drivers than we had last week, which is, or actually no, I think we're missing 2 drivers, I think. Not entirely sure, but we're still going to get some good racing anyway. And Neo's been getting some good results, I think, the last few weeks as well. So
yeah, he's obviously new. He hasn't had that many races, but he's definitely been in there, been in the scraps, and did a very good job last week. Squeezy also got on to pole position during that little bit. Only just though, very very close. Julian's got to come across the line to set his first lap time. Over that put him 8th. Which is still a really good time considering the softs are 3 laps old.
Wow. So, as I think Neo is... Yeah, Neo, I don't know how to call him, because I've commentated on a few leagues with him, and I always say Neo instead of Neo. So if I do say anyone's names wrong on the stream, I'm sorry. I will try not to, but apologies if I get any of your names wrong. So...
McSendit got on provisional pole. Got 2 tenths. Good job on McSendit.
So yeah, McSendit is on a roll tonight, I must say, as we don't see many people going to the 129, so he's pretty much got it comfortably there, but all it takes is a few hundreds and someone can get the pole that they need.
Well, McSendit's come into this season with no stress. His first race was Britain, which he won, and ever since then he's had a very good season. My thought is, I think if he started at the beginning of the season, I think this could have mapped out very differently. I think we could have seen a battle right down to the death. But McSendit, he's had a very good job from the man, and I think he's going to hopefully try and win his home Grand Prix, obviously the American.
Yes, he's still got time to do it as well, and the race. If you want to win a race, he'll definitely be your home Grand Prix, and he'll definitely want to do it, and he's definitely in a position to be right now. Blizzard hasn't set a lap time. Now, if he wants to win tonight, he's got to be up there. France is still in the pits. We've got MLA, obviously. Obviously, they want to win the Constructors. MLA's got to get some good points as well. I think it's very important, Alex, if you get in your laps pretty soon, because otherwise you could bottle it towards the end, and if you bottle it on your last lap and you haven't set a lap, it's pretty much game over. So,
I think we're just going to see all drivers go all out today. I don't think there's obviously the stress is off. Everyone essentially, apart from Blizzard maybe, but even then there's got to be some doubt in his driving, because if we look at the stats, it still has nothing to be possible. But for Julian not to get 9th within the next 4 races would be really strange. So if you're Blizzard, you've got to do everything you can, but also he's got to be thinking that Julian's already got almost 2 hands on that trophy.
Yes, I think he's going to have a little bit of confidence, but you can't become too complacent. But you can take it easy at some point, because obviously if you don't win the title in USA, he's still got like 4 more chances. So he can keep his head held high, to be honest, because Julian has had a mega season. It'll be his first championship that he's won, but there's obviously still battles going on in the midfield as well for like 3rd and 4th place as well. So I think we've got MLA in 3rd, Marquez in 4th. That's pretty much around about 3 points gap between Marquez and MLA as well. Is Marquez racing tonight?
Yeah, Odems is Marquez.
Oh yeah, that's
Odems is and yeah, so if there's any confusion, we did call him Marquez at the start, but then we just kind of reverted back to Odems because it was easier. So yeah, Odems is racing, and there's always there was a bit of a wager going on between me and Odems, is that we wanted his track guides to be read out, and I said we're not going to read out his track guides until he wins a race. He has yet to do so. So I'm wondering what Odems is going to do. He's putting this at a super soft there for a dummy lap, because obviously his best lap was on the ultra softs. Obviously we've still got the big hitters to set a lap. Blizzard, Francis, MLA, even Julian not set a proper lap yet. Julian's fitted on the super softs. Jess, I was in the comments box with Sean earlier. You can run the ultra softs to the softs quite comfortably. However, the super soft to the soft was the better strategy overall.
Yeah, but I think you could get it more comfortably now because of the new tyre patch as well that released at the beginning of the week as well. So I've known from the United States Grand Prix leagues I've commentated on, they didn't last very long, but now, from what I've heard from you when you commentated earlier, seemed to last a bit, probably a few laps longer, so it's probably made a difference. But
people pushed them to lap 10, but they were dead by about lap 6.
Wow. So I think probably the supers may be the way to go around here, but the ultras, if you can push the ultras, it could be done. But and Ollie is just slowed down a bit on the track there, so I don't think he's going to go on a lap. Pretty much all the people, I think Blizzard is not out, but Julian is, and he looks like he's going to go on no, he's not on a lap at the moment, I don't think. He's on nope, he's on an out lap at the moment. His ERS is quite low. Not anyone's going on a flyer at the moment. Oh, no, Jesse's on one. Jesse in the Haas.
Well, Julian's about to start his lap, so I'm going to follow him through. You keep your eyes on Jesse as he's doing his lap. I'll just keep my eyes on Julian's and tell how clean he is. He's immediately in traffic with Squeezy. Will Squeezy do the bit right thing, get out of the way? Hopefully so. Because this could be Julian's only real chance at a flyer. Squeezy, will he get out of the way? It doesn't look like it. He's not got out of the way yet. Will he do it for him? I don't know. Yes, he does. Good job by Squeezy. I don't think Julian was too affected there. Schofield is retired in 9th. He'll probably get knocked out of the top 10 by my estimations. You never know. But all the top 5 are on an out lap right now. Nobody is in the pits.
Oh, this is going to get very, very tight. It's going to go down to the wire. Who's going to cross the line last and have the best potential chance of getting pole position today? I think Julian will have pretty much one more chance to get a lap in, I think. Because he's not going to be the last to cross the line. Blizz, I think, yeah, pretty much no. Oh, no, Ollie's in the pits. So Ollie's not going to sit in a lap, and he's just retired from the session. So that was probably due to his spin earlier on in that qualifying lap. But I'm still on board with Julian there, as he goes through set to 3. This triple right-hander coming up here, about to hug the right-hand curve just a little bit, as he's doing quite well. Oh, that's tight. We got a yellow flag in set to 3. That's probably not going to help him as much. As he crosses the line, I don't think he improves, but he's 7th, so he's still got one more chance. But I think the yellow flags did not help him there.
Yeah, I'm going to be interested. He's not. He might be pushing for another. I'm be honest. I'm keeping my eyes right now on. I'm going to keep my eyes on Blizzard.
Yes.
He's just started his lap. He's the danger man for me. We see he's got on the ultra soft, so he's gunning for pole, and he's gunning for hopefully an easy win. And he's just got to hope with Julian being in the mid pack, because Jeff, this first corner is very difficult, and it's normally a creator of carnage.
Yeah, it is pretty much penalty central. A lot of track limits can be so there's a checkered flag has fallen, so the ones that are still on their lap can obviously go on their lap. But pretty much I haven't known at United States Grand Prix where pretty much, I think only one person didn't get penalties in one other race, but everyone else did. So, but it is quite tricky to keep your car on the track easily. But I wonder if it will be easy due to tyre temps. But even if time temps turned off in 2017, it's still quite difficult. So.
Well, I believe that I believe the only person that in the podium two that didn't get a penalty was the new world champion Danestar. So he didn't get one penalty in the entire race. So good job to him. Julian has finished. Julian's in 7th. Will he get knocked out the top 10? I wonder, with Blizzard, Francis, and MLA yet to set times.
And don't forget that's where Julian needs to be. He only needs to be 9th or higher. So I don't think he's not going to push that. No, he is not on a fast lap at all. So I think he's just come in a mentality that if I finish 9th, I'll be champion. I don't care. That's what he wants. He goes into the pits. But I don't know.
Blizzard invalidated it.
Oh no!
Blizzard invalidated.
That is going to be a bit of a shock for Blizzard if he's going to be a tough order to climb his way through the field from 5th to... Whoa! His AI just hit Marquez there. But luckily it was just his AI, and I think I just saw someone else set a lap. I didn't see who it was, but pretty much everyone's set a lap now. So, Francis! It was Francis that set a lap there. The sub 129s along with Mascendit as well. So, wasn't expecting that. I thought Mascendit was going to get pole, but Francis is your new pole man.
Well, now if you're Julian, what are you thinking? You've got to be thinking it's almost 79% done already. Because it's obviously not impossible, but for Blizzard to go from the back of the grid to the front of the grid would be difficult. Anyway, do you want me to quickly run down the order?
Yep, that's cool.
So Francis gets pole by almost 0.2 per second. Then McSendit, then Rafa, then Marquez, Josh, Squeezy, Nikitu, Julian. Could be world champion today, we'll find out. Neo, MLA round out the top 10, and then these guys will get 3 tyre choice. Those guys are being Ollie, Jesse, Scopefielder, James Slater, Wayne, and Blizzard. Blizzard has got a mammoth task now to go for the back of the grid to win. Otherwise, we'll be seeing a world championship. We'll be seeing a world champion crown today.
I think it's going to be likely now, isn't it? And with MLA in 10th as well, it is going to be tight as well for Mercedes. And with Blizzard lower down the field as well, and we need a Red Bull to win, and obviously it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight for the constructors, but I think the drivers is easy going to be there. And it's another dry day here in the United States, so no rain to be seen. I think it looks like it's going to be a one-stop, as far as I reckon. What was it like earlier in the podium tier?
It was a one-stop, very easy one-stop. Obviously, as I said though, there was a lot of front wing damage, sort of spinning out. Obviously, even with the new patch, tyre temps aren't easy, so people were still struggling. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to be honest, I think it's going to be a close one.
And I like close races. I pretty much joined at the right time, didn't I?
Yes, you've come in at the right time. Unfortunately, Jack just got out of his hole because he got a new headset and he's already disappeared again. So don't know where he's gone. He's got another holiday. Last time he went to Aruba, so I don't know where he is this week, but he's gone somewhere. Yep. He's left me back in the comms box.
Yep, he'll be back next week, so hopefully he'll go into the right hole next week. Yeah. If there's loads of action that happened this week, probably Jack will probably regret missing this race. But anyway, they're on their formation lap now. Pretty much everyone in the bottom half of the grid is starting on the softs, apart from James Slater. And That's interesting. They're on the hardest compound. Top 7 ultras, 8th, 9th, and 10th supers. So we got a mixture.
What do you think Julian's approach will be to this Grand Prix? Take it slow or try and get in another few positions? What Blizzard's strategy will be push, push, push. He's got to.
He's got to do a last to first. There's no question about it. If he doesn't win, his title chances are gone. So he must do a last to first at this rate. And I've never seen many last to first in my life in league racing work out well, except a few. But Blizzard's a man that could possibly do it. I've seen it in some leagues where he's push, push, push. But
Well, Jess, I think a common theme, obviously there was the patch, but the common theme of Blizzard driving the season has been he pushes so hard in the early stint that his tyres just fall off. I don't know how he'll fare today if he pushes and pushes because of the new tyre patch, obviously, but he's got to be open. Those Sauber boys have done the upgrades and made sure that his car is souped up to the max.
Yep, the other Sauber in P5, so, and obviously we got Odem's the Red Bull in 4th, and the other Red Bull volley in 11th, so, and I think they're good. So, I wonder if Julian will want Scott higher anyway, because he wants to get the double tonight. So, we'll probably be focusing more on the drivers, I think, and he just wants to make sure he gets 9th, and, but obviously if he's got place to defend, if it's like 9th or 10th, obviously you'll probably go on the attack mode, but it just gets to a point that if you're under threat, then you've got to really push for Julian. But I've been pretty much watching all season, and I know Julian's been pushing quite a lot, so we'll just have to wait and see.
We will. That is the theme of the season. Wait and see. Anyway, remember Blizzard has got to go from the back to the front, and the top 3 are Francis, McSender and Rafa, a completely different top 3 to our Drivers' Championship. As we get ready for lights, I'll let you take us through this one, Jess.
Yeah, that is fine. And let me just get... Oh, yeah, there we go. We got 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights here at the United States Grand Prix, and we are underway. And looks like it's an even start from Francis and McSender, but Francis getting the Francis run away a little bit there. McSender dives it into turn 1 quite nicely. There's a bit of banging rules at the start already. Most people making it clean through to turn 1. And Audi Blizzard all the way up into P11 right now, as he's getting a good start as well. Francis dropping down in P3, so not the dream start that he would have wanted from him at this stage. Gene up into P6 right now. So a big gain is already in this championship. And we already got Squeezy on trying to make the move on June as well. So already a big train forming up from the start, but looking clean so far, as June's on the attack already from Josh, but not pushing too hard. So I think he's doing what you said earlier, Alex. He's trying to pretty much go on the defensive. Looks like Squeezy's going to take looks like he's going to take the right hand, but June defends on the right. Squeezy goes on the left. Nope, he doesn't get it done, as Julian stays where he is. As Squeezy's in 6th at the moment. But right now, McSender leads, and Francis in P2. What a dream start for his home Grand Prix.
Just to correct you, Julian did lose the position.
Oh yeah, he did, sorry. Oh my god.
But also, Blizzard at the P9 already. We're going to see a battle between Blizzard and Julian very, very soon. Blizzard doing the job he needed to do. Already 11 positions up.
Wow, so I think he must be watching the stream somehow, because he's following our advice. I think he must have gained a few positions due to other people's mistakes, and his teammate Josh in P5 as well. So both Sauber scoring points. Blizzard is going to make another move on the Williams, and he...
No! Oh no!
Oh my word! What has happened to Blizzard? I just
Him and Neo got tangled. Him and Neo got tangled. Oh, I don't believe it.
Could this be Blizzard's chance of winning the Prestige tier be shattered? It looks like it at this stage, doesn't it?
It's got up in smoke. It's got up in smoke. That's just his luck, I think. He's got to try and get that dirt off the tyres. However, I don't believe it for him. I feel really sorry.
I feel bad as well.
Like he did so well at the start line, and then just to get that. As Josh now goes for move here on Odems, oh, very close. Nothing doing there though. As Ollie gets to move the on Jesse, good job from him. Lakitu is right at the back of Malay. He might go for a move here. Julian in 7th position. He's looking very comfortable right now for the win.
Yes, he definitely is.
Just to clarify, I don't mean the win of the race. I mean the win of the World Championship. Speaking of winning the race, though, the American out in front right now in his home Grand Prix.
And he set the fastest lap, which is pretty good at the moment. But obviously, it doesn't mean anything right now. As Lakitu is looking like he's going to get a good run. We already see a train right in front of them as well, forming as well for pretty much 4th place. So I wonder how that's going to develop towards the Grand Prix. But I wonder if Blizzard will have to pit due to that collision earlier on, as we got our first penalty of Marquez. I think that was the corner.
Of course it's Odems. Odems gets tons of corner cutting penalties. It's been a theme over the season, but that's just drama for Blizzard. I don't want to write it off. Obviously, I'm not that sort of person, but it is so. It's just upped by about 20%. It's difficulty for the man.
Yeah, and hopefully he can recover for next season. And
Odems on Rafa. Odems on Rafa. Ooh. Odems thinks about it. He's going for it. Got the contact. Will Odems getting back through? I don't know. Yeah, Odems will. Good job by Odems.
Very tight. They're banging wheels all the time here. Going through this. Tight chicane, and the Sauber's joining in the party of us Josh as well, so this could be 3 wide, but usually 3 wide doesn't end quite well. As I'm riding on board with Josh at the moment, as we're getting a good view from that, as he looks like he was going to get the run. I think he's going to get a better chance going into the start finish straight. He dives it through. Oh, that was close.
He lost it a bit on the exit. Squeezing right there. Oh, Rafa! Oh, Rafa collects the wall!
That's a bit of damage. That looks like a bit of damage from Rafa.
Julian takes first position there quite easily, actually. He didn't have to do any effort for that. Oh, I don't believe it. I'm going to be honest, I don't believe it.
We've already had so many collisions already, and we're not even halfway yet. So.
No offense to you, Jess, but why aren't you here, Jack? You're missing out. Oh no, Lakitu I think said there's an issue. Yeah, Lakitu's lost it. He's now at the back.
He has lost massive time on that. So I couldn't quite see that.
Here comes Blizzard on Neo. No, nothing doing. Yes, it is. Oh, what a switch back there from Blizzard.
Blizzard is fighting. He's on a charge, but it's not going to be that easy. He knows that it's pretty much over unless he wins, which is probably going to be a miracle. As I think Neo manages to hold it. Oh my God!
Oh, no!
Blizzard, I almost hit the back of Scope. Just
no, he did on my screen. He did on my screen. So it's going to be interesting.
I think he couldn't avoid that on my screen by the looks of things, and you game, and so many things have happened in the space of 5 laps, and if you just joined us, you're already in for a cracker, as Rain has got a time penalty, and I think Julian's staying where he is quite comfortably.
Blizzard's in! Blizzard's in!
Yep, he's got to go in now, isn't he? And he's now in last place. And
oh, I don't believe it.
He's having a really bad race. He started right at the bottom. It looked like he was getting a good start. He made about 5 or 6 positions, and then the collision that costed him. He's probably going to kick himself.
To be fair, I don't really know what Scopefielder was doing. He was going very slowly on the straight.
It kind of reminded me of a break chat in 2017 that Lewis and Vettel did. Kind of reminded me of that. Blizzard's out!
Blizzard was hot. I think that was just frustration by the driver.
So no matter what, ladies and gentlemen, Julian is your
world champion. We have a new world champion, confirmed by lap 5. I mean, what are we seeing? Yellows in 1 and 2. What's going on?
So Julian Julian doesn't have to score any points. He could just be in whatever position he wants. He could just have a bit of fun with it. But now he knows that Blizzard's gone, I think he wants to gain as many positions as he can and help his teammate win the Constructors, because that's still up for grabs, isn't it?
Yep. Julian Champ, good job, but he's still got a job to do for the Mercedes boys. Obviously, with Josh now being a solo man, is it kind of a bit impossible for him to outscore the Mercedes? Not mathematically, it's going to be a difficult task. As Odems is right up against Francis now at the inside.
Oh, that was a bit of touching.
Contact made. Can Josh take advantage? He's going to try side by side through here. It doesn't really work too well. And Josh allows Francis back to do a good job.
Yeah, very good moves from, I think Odems and Francis trying to battle it out quite nicely there as well. And I think Josh is not that far behind him either. As I think pretty much from a Constructors' point of view, I think at the moment Mercedes are on course to win the Constructors by points, I think, at the moment. So, because Blizzard's not scoring, Josh is in P4, so...
Yeah, Josh has to win and hope Mercedes have a nightmare.
Yeah.
But...
So, we've had one title crown that already in lap 5, we still got another to crown, so... We still...
Welcome to the Prestige tier, Jess. Welcome to the Prestige tier.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's already been chaos already. I swear, every race I fill in is always chaos. But look, we got Squeezy and Julian fighting for position. Squeezy manages to hold on. Julian is definitely fighting for it now, isn't he? He wants to gain more positions as he possibly can.
He's got nothing to lose now.
Yeah.
I bet Mercedes management were just like, go for it. As that's Francis off.
That's Francis off in off. Looked like the last bit of sector 3 there for a minute there. And
Julian now lost it.
But it doesn't matter what Julian does. He's won the championship, but he wants glory anyway. He's going to take the right-hand side of Francis into turn 1. It's an uphill section. Looks like Francis gains position on Julian again, but can Julian get the switch back? It is very tight exit. No, he doesn't. So Francis holds on. That was mega close from Francis, I must say. But he holds on quite nicely there as he holds on to that. Holy moly, as I would say. But Neo and James are quite close as well. James already on the back of Jesse. I'll see those gaps tumble, but we have still got midfield battles to contend with as well, compared to the championship as well. So
that's very much more battles to be had here today. We're not done, Jess, by a long shot.
No, we're not.
Josh and Odin's very, very close together. We're only set, believe it or not, the championship's been decided within the first, I want to say retire on map 5. I'm not too sure, but I want to say it was around then. Julian very close to Francis this time. Julian's had an absolute hard time from the Toro Rosso boys. He's always on the inside now, makes the move stick. Good job.
He does very well.
Francis on the exit. I just don't think the Ultras have much life in them left. I think Julian is about, surely we're going to see the Ultras boys pit soon, you think.
Yes, because Julian made that move very well on Francis, and obviously Francis is one of those Ultras. Francis is in the pits. He's got a 3-second time penalty, and luckily he didn't get one for speeding, but it almost looked like he did, but he didn't. So
Josh and Odems are getting very close together.
Yeah, they are. They are about 3/10 quick of each other. It's quite surprising, actually, because these Ultras are going to start to die, and it doesn't look like they're dying for Marquez and Josh by the looks of things. So they seem to be coping, but it is quite hot here around here, and like we said, they do last longer. So with this new patch, as McSendit is already pulling away by 2.4 seconds. So we've not been following much for him, because obviously he's been running his own race for pretty much all of it. And he'll have to pit soon, as with, I thought I saw a battle between the Red Bull and McLaren almost, by the looks of things, as Ollie closes up to Rafa in the McLaren, of course. There's very tight on...
Josh and Odems.
There's so many battles happening in space. Oh,
got him! Odems on the exit, Odems in the push. Oh my lord.
This is very tight entry from Josh, but I think he just about does it. Yes, he does. Josh up into P2. And Odems in P3.
as Ollie got the better of the of the McLaren.
I'll go on board with Rafa anyway. Rafa's, I think, managing to lose a bit of time to Ollie, I think. So
Let's send it in.
One of the first
Along
of the
with
Ultra
Josh.
Softs, and
Along with Odams.
Squeezy's Julian's still out. Obviously, he's on these supers. So nope. Yeah, who else is staying? Pretty much all the Ultra Soft runners are going into the pits at the moment, which I think is the right time. But I think they've been lasting less time than the ones in other tiers tonight. So I wonder if these guys have been pushing a little bit too hard.
As yeah, maybe. However, Buxendi got held up, so he's going to have Odams, Josh, and Squeezy right behind him as they go on the exit. Can we take a break, please? Francis and Squeezy on the racing on the exit. Teammates here, very close together. Please don't crash, boys.
Yeah, Josh.
Oh my lord!
Oh.
Squeezy. I don't know what that was a mistake from Squeezy, or that was Squeezy letting Francis through. Not too sure on that one. However, the champion now takes the lead of the Grand Prix.
Yeah, Julian now takes the lead, but he will still have to pit as well as I think Scopefold got ahead of McSendit, but obviously he is still to pit as well, so obviously he's not battling. Oh, he's still got the up power on my screen there. Don't know quite what happened there, but watch out for Odems, Josh and Francis still battling it out. This is going to be crazy, but they're on newer soft tyres, and this is going to last for quite a while as the soft...
Francis is probably the danger man because he's got the heated up soft tyres. He did the undercut, so...
Yeah, as he's probably pitted a lap earlier than the other guys, as that's cost him probably a little bit, as he's got Squeezy right behind him as well. Squeezy gains some speed on the corner.
Actually, I think he caught up because he had that. Remember, he had that incident before his in lap, and he was with Julian, and Julian was a few seconds behind these guys. So I think the undercut actually worked out for him in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, so pretty much Francis still managing to keep up with these guys, which is pretty impressive, I must say. As Lakiti's out. Didn't see what happened there, unfortunately. I couldn't quite miss that.
I think it was just I think he just gave up. He was 20 seconds off the pace. As Jesse is catching MLA. Maybe those super soft tyres will slowly go set them on yellows. I don't see anything.
I had that with the race I just commentated about an hour ago, where there was a yellow flag in set to 1, but there was nothing. So it's probably just this game.
Jesse on MLA. Job done. James Slater, Scopefield. Oh my lord, there's so much happening. Sorry, Jeff, there's just so much going on.
I know, it's absolutely crazy. Literally every lap there's battles going on. We can't even take a break here. Oh, we got yellow flags in set to 1 and set to 2 now.
I don't see anything.
No, I don't either. So I'm going to still watch MLA and Jesse, but we also got Francis, Odems and Josh as well. As Francis is not too far behind Josh as well, but MLA is equally close as James is in the pits.
On Supersofts already. That's an interesting one.
That is interesting.
Odems, I was about to say, yeah, Odems is flying away from Josh.
He's doing ever so well on those soft tyres. As but I think Josh has got to probably worry more about his about Francis than Odems, in my opinion, and he's got to try and work on the defensive. But I think Gian seems to be all right pushing on these supers, and so is MLA as well. So I wonder why he pitted. James pitted when he did. Was he? Did he have damage, or was he just? Did his tyres have enough?
It was a straight pit stop, no wing change. Yeah. I'm interested to see where Julian will come out, you know.
Let me just get the gap up, actually, of the leader. So, the net leader is McSendit, and the gap between Julian and McSendit is 13.1 seconds. So, could be... I think McSendit would probably... I think Julian would still be behind McSendit, but he will still be closing up to the VSR lot, and also Squeezy and Rafa as well.
Julian's in.
Julian's in, and let's just follow McSender as he goes through the last couple of corners whilst Julian pit. That means Ollie takes the lead. Obviously, he won't be in the lead for long, but he will see his name in glory anyway. As I'm just seeing where Julian's going to. He's already behind McSender. Where's Squeezy? Oh, I think Julian's just coming out of the pits now, and he's got Rafa behind him. So Julian is in 11th, but it doesn't matter where Julian is, so he got nothing to care about at this point.
Nope. As Wayne and MLA are very close together, MLA has unfortunately had to wait for his teammate to pit, and therefore is suffering the consequences. I don't think the Super Softs have much left in them. Obviously, MLA trying to battle for position 3 in the World Championship. Not many points between him and Odems. Francis and Josh are very close together. Good thing for Josh is that he's still getting DRS off of Odems.
Yeah, he's still about 7 tenths down the road, but he's not that much of a pace to actually get him at this stage. But he can close up due to the fact that he's obviously on the same tyres. And I think MLA moves up into 3rd, quite surprisingly actually, because he's on Super Softs. But I think Wayne gets it done again.
That MLA was already in 3rd. That was Wayne getting the move done.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention due to that. I was concentrating on other battles, but I think MLA will probably pit this lap. Yes, he is. That's why he didn't challenge much. So
No need to. Interestingly, Julian's not too far behind these boys.
No, I was predicting they were going to be. Julian was going to be catching up to.
Odems and Josh. Josh contact with Scope Fielder. I don't think it was any damage, but it was some wheel banging. But that was a dive and a half from Josh. Obviously, Josh has got to keep the constructors in mind. With his teammate being out, he's got a lot of pressure on his back.
Yes, because don't forget, if you just join us for the constructors, Mercedes need to outscore well by 15 points. So at the moment, obviously Julian and MLA are out of the points. So, and obviously 6th place, I can't remember how many points you get for 6th place. But looks like Scope Fielder is challenging Squeezy for a position, and Squeezy got it done in P8 right now. So the 2 Toro Rosso's not doing too bad as and I think
Wayne and McSender got the job done. However, look how close Odems is to McSender now.
Wow.
McSender has lost out.
He has, as obviously they're on the same length of tyres, but Odems is flying in pace. It'll be interesting to see what lap times they've been producing. Odems has set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix with a 1:34.4. McSender a 1:34.7. So those 2 times are pretty close, but Odems is going a lot faster than McSender, but he's still got the traffic of Rain to worry about, who hasn't pitted in a while. So he's got Wayne to worry about, but Julian is going to see if Julian's got the move done on Scope quite easily there.
Has Odems got Super Softs for you on your screen?
Odems? No, he's got softs on my screen.
I've got the glitch where I had Super Softs on.
Wait,
so
let me just, yeah, he's got softs on the car and on the graphic, so GG game.
Yeah, he has softs on the graphic, and obviously you trust the graphic more than the actual visuals.
Yeah.
However, Odems is only just in within a second as Josh now goes up for a move on Wayne. Josh is desperately trying to keep up with Odems here.
Yeah, he's obviously got the constructors to worry about as well, and Josh needs to gain a few more positions if he wants to keep this championship fight going into the next round. I can't remember what the next. I think it's Japan next, isn't it? No,
it's Mexico.
Mexico.
It's Mexico.
Don't blame me. I haven't been paying attention to what the rounds are. I've done so many leagues. I'm losing track of which is the next round and stuff like that. Oh my word. But anyway, it is Mexico next week, not Japan. Japan was last week. I should have known because I was watching last week.
Ollie's in.
I think the last, well, obviously we got Reigns to still come in as well, and Jesse. Jesse's staying out, so he must be on better tyres right now. Reigns is in as well, so that will push Julian to 8th place, now 7th. So he's going to catch up to Squeezy, Francis, and Josh. We've got Rafa moving up a position as well on scope, so he's up into 8th as well. 2.8 seconds behind Julian though. Where does Wayne come down though? In last place, so I want to say F Super, so that is interesting.
Well, he has to go on Supers. He started on Sauce.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he? Because obviously, if he has to go on Ultras to the end, that'll be very difficult. So that will probably be where he needs to be right now. But he's got some catching up to do. But obviously, he's on the harder tyres, so I'm sure he can make it there, make it through to the end throughout this race.
Tell you what, Jess, keep your eyes on Odams.
I'm already am, so do not worry. As if he's 4 tenths behind McSendit, McSendit's chance for a win may be slipped if Odems make this move soon. As he's still got, McSendit's got traffic though from Jesse, so he's going to find it very difficult.
I'm going to be honest, what chances do you think Julian has of winning this? He's got the freshest of tyres, he's not that far behind the boys. Could Julian pop out a random win from nowhere?
Don't forget, Julian started very low as Jesse goes into the pits. Yeah, because Julian pitted on lap 13 or something, or I can't remember what lap he pitted, but he pitted quite early, quite later than the other guy, so we could see a potential win, and to be honest, it would be good for Julian to get the top step and win the championship at the same race, but again, it doesn't matter where he finishes, to be honest. If you just joined us and want to know the state of the championship, it's sorted pretty much for the drivers. Blizzard retired on lap 5, and Julian is your world champion for the drivers, but we still got the constructors. Oh, we got Jesse and James fighting. We got James and the Force India there side by side in that tight curve. How did Jesse do it? Obviously, he was on US Super Soft, so that helped him a lot more there. Get that move done, as he's in the points. But again, we don't know about penalties.
No, I know Odems has got one. I'll check the warnings for you of the top 6. So McSendit's got 1 warning only. Odems has got a penalty plus a warning. Josh has got a penalty plus 2 warnings. Francis got 2 penalties plus 2 warnings. Julian's got a penalty.
Hold on a minute. We've got Squeezy and Julian fighting, and it was almost a banging wheels from Squeezy there as he tries to do a dive bomb on Julian. A little bit of a helicopter shot there. Oh, Squeezy's hand. Wasn't happy at all. I think Julian is making up for a venturous move because he knows that he's got nothing to lose, which is not that surprising really coming from Julian, as he knows he's won the championship. Squeezy went a little bit wide down that final corner, so Julian's going to get a bit more speed. He's going to get a DRS. Very quick to react to the DRS at this stage, as we got an uphill train up front as well from Squeezy and from Francis and Josh, but look at Squeezy how tight he's defending from Julian now. He knows he's obviously got Josh in front as well, so he might be protecting Josh. I don't know. I don't know how it works with parties or something like that, but one of his Squeezy's helping Josh a little bit, because obviously they may want Red Bull or Sauber to win the constructors rather than the Mercedes, but we'll see as we get to these. We pretty much almost got 10 laps to go this Grand Prix, and anything can happen, but Julian looks like he's already challenging for podiums at this rate, because he hasn't got any penalties at all.
Again, neither does McSendit. Odems McSendit, oh my god!
That was a lock-up from Odems by the looks of things. But
Julian's got him. I think Julian's got Squeezy.
They're very almost side by side. Yes, Julian has done it. What a move from Julian. He's now up into 5th place. Let's just look at positions gained. He's gained 3. And Francis has dropped 3, obviously, because obviously he started from pole. He's not that far.
Francis has 9 seconds worth of penalties, make that 12.
Yeah, he is down to 12 now, so Julian can get 4th. So that's going to change quite rapidly.
Odem's got the lead.
Because there's so many battles, it's quite hard to keep track of all of them, and I've never seen that in any United States Grand Prix happen like that. So this is absolutely crazy. But don't forget, this is a prestige tier. There is a lot of competition, and you can possibly expect that. Scope has just set the fastest lap, as we didn't see that move there from Odems, and apparently must be a good one. So but McSender is also under pressure from Josh as well. So
interesting.
So could McSender's tyres start to die a little bit coming towards the end? As McSender and Josh are obviously on the same tyres, so they shouldn't have too much trouble. So they should be pretty much even Stevens. Josh going for a dive bomb almost, but deciding to stay back at the moment. McSender doing all he can, but he's also trying to attack Odems as well. So I wonder, Alex, what we'd be thinking now. Would he rather concentrate on attacking Odems, or would he concentrate on fending for his position?
Well, it depends whether he's watching the stream or not, because he'll know Odems has got 6 seconds worth of penalties, I believe. I'll quickly check out scene now. No, he's got 2 warnings though.
And so Squeezy's got a warning penalty. As we just seen the Tour also go wide a little bit there, but I think that was Francis, but he's got penalties anyway. So
I genuinely think Julian's a dark horse. No penalties for Julian. I think he's a dark horse.
Imagine him winning this race after starting lower down in the field, thinking that, oh, I don't need to finish high to get the championship, but it's already been done anyway. And that would be amazing, not gonna lie. And it just goes to show, if he does that, it just goes to show that he is one of the best. Oh, he is the best of the best of One Hub, and he definitely is. And he will definitely be a talking point on the talk show on Sunday night, I must say.
Absolutely. I mean, I believe we'll have our champions on. That might not be the case, but we'll probably try our best to get our champions on. I believe that's what we'll try and do.
Yeah.
As Francis is doing very well to keep it up with Josh. My only issue is that Francis got a terrible load of penalties. And with this trade, it's just helping Julian catch up, I'll be honest.
Yeah, he is actually. And yeah, look at what, holy moly, he is catching up. If any of these guys make a mistake, then it's game over. Julian must be loving life right now, as he's obviously he hasn't got any penalties. I wonder if Francis and Josh know that Julian's got any penalties as well. So it's going to be make or break, as Squeezy has just gone wide into the final corner, as he's probably going to get another warning. He's probably on his last warning right now. So as Francis is on 12 laps used softs, and Julian's on 8 laps. So I think Julian's tyres are starting to come into his own, whereas Francis is starting to slow down a little bit. So it won't be long. Yep, Julian's in DRS range now, Alex.
I think this could be the biggest comeback.
Oh, I'm glad you guys got me for this.
Oh no, wait another lane! Oh no, sorry to cut you off. They're just waiting another lane. Oh dear.
Oh no. And Wayne's out. I didn't see what happened, unfortunately, from the stream. I was following what was happening with Julian, but I can't really see what if MLA's got any damage or not.
He does, he definitely. As Francis goes defensive, and sorry to get again to cut you off, but there's a battle at the front. Julian's already on the back of Francis. We're already going. I think it'll be a matter of time until Julian gets this done. Jeff, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, don't forget Francis got a penalty, so I don't think he'll be challenged that much. But I know Julian will probably want this win as much as possible. He could possibly get P2 of all places if he keeps this up. As I think by the looks of things, due to the fact that Josh is in P3 and obviously MLA in 13th, we will have to do some calculation at the end of this race to see if Mercedes have done enough. I don't think they have. I think this could go down to the wire, but obviously, oh, there's
Julian,
a bit of banging wheels. That was tight.
Oh, there was connection as well. Some wing damage to Francis maybe. I think Francis went overly defensive there. More than anything, that was just my 2 cents of the situation. But Julian's fine. I think Julian will keep rocking.
Yep, he's let him through. He's let him through. He knows Julian knows that he probably done something wrong. So class that from Julian there for letting him through, mate.
However, I don't think it'll be too long till he goes for another move.
Yeah.
On Francis. And Malay's retired as well.
So I think if I've done my math calculation, because obviously Josh in 3rd. This could, but don't forget. Oh, excuse me to cut off, but looks like Francis was gonna get the switch back on Julian, but Julian's gonna go side by side. Another banging wheels again. It looks like Francis is defending for his life right now because he knows that point of mistake. Oh my God, he's gone wide. Francis has cut the corner massively there. Why is Julian challenging for Francis? Because he knows that Francis has got penalties. But he knows if Julian goes past Francis, he can challenge Josh for a position. I think that's what he's doing right now. As we do have a yellow flag in sector 1 and 2.
I can't see anything.
No, I can't see anything. That is very confusing, game. What are you doing, mate? Anyway, we're on lap 22 as a little bit of weaving from both Julian and Francis there, going through to turn number 1. Julian making it sick at the moment. Josh not far behind McSendit either. And McSendit not that far behind Odems. Odems has got a few penalties though, so obviously he won't get the win at this rate. Squeezy getting another penalty. I think this is probably a millionth race, the United States race, where it gets decided on penalties. That's
I mean,
that's F1 2018 for you.
Yes, absolutely. I think it'll be a matter of time till Julian gets his move done on Francis. I'll be honest. I still think he's got the best set of tyres out of the bunch. I think, what's the gap now? 4 seconds? It might be a bit too much, but these guys are in a train. As Josh might think about going for a move, no, it's not happening at all. Julian, they'll definitely think I'll go for a move. Surely that's job done. I would be very confused.
No.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. Julian, wow. I think they've been more cautious a little bit there, but oh, look at Squeezy. Squeezy, I think, must be helping his teammate. I think a little bit of team orders going on there from the Toro Rosso garage, I must say. But, oh, this is going to be very, very close. We've got 5 or 6 laps to go. And literally, there's battles going everywhere we look. It's hard to keep up. We pretty much don't have a break here. As oh, Francis, I think it was either Francis or Julian braking a little bit late there. And that Squeezy got...
Julian.
I think it was Julian, yeah. So, Squeezy... He's got penalties as well, of course, so that's probably not going to make difference for Julian anyway, but he wants to get past these two. I really don't know who's going to win. It's pretty much going to be any one of the top 6, bar Francis and Squeezy, got loads of penalties. As long as McSendit doesn't make any mistakes, he could be fine with it. Squeezy going overly defensive once again. And also keep an eye on Ollie as well.
Yeah, I'm interested in the Toro Rosso's defence tactics, I'll be honest. They have been quite harsh to the world champion.
Yes, he is. I think he must know. I think they must know that Julian's world champion now, mustn't they? And he's not making. They're not making Julian's life that easy. They might be thinking you're world champion, but we're not going to let you have that position as a.
Yeah.
You know. But
they're thinking, let's have some fun with him.
They will have some fun with him because obviously the Drivers' Championship gets crowned. Toro Rosso obviously won't win the Constructors, and they want to have fun anyway. And I think that's what those two are doing, which is a good fair play to them. And I think potentially as we get to the last few rounds of this Prestige tier, I think we can see a few more fun races as we've seen in other leagues where it's been in this situation. As looks like Julian was going to make a move, but that was ever so tight there. But obviously Ollie is not that far from Rafa's not that far from Ollie, but looks like the Toro Rosso is not that behind Francis.
Julian.
I think Francis almost made a mistake, but I think Francis covered it up by getting a switchback done on Julian. So Julian is now still back where he is in P6, but he will be, I think, he will be P5 after penalties. Well,
He'll be P4 for definite. P4.
Oh yeah, because Squeezy, I think he must be on his fourth penalty. Squeezy. I need to.
I'll check it now. Squeezy, 1, 2, 3.
I was close. I was close.
Send it on Odems.
This is gonna. I know this is go. This is. I know he will probably win at this rate, but he wants to get it full position then for McSendit. As last time he won is Japan, and if he wants to win a race, he wants to win his home Grand Prix, and a home Grand Prix is definitely going to be special if he does it. And he wouldn't want to win on penalties, would he? He want to win it outright on track, and that's what he's trying to do. But he's going a bit conservative. But meanwhile, we've got June as well fighting. So we're watching battle for P4, battle for the lead, battle for P7. This is going crazy right now.
Yeah, I can't believe you've been subbed in for this one. I can't feel sorry for you. As Julian always thinks like Ollie is right with them, you know.
Wow. This is. I knew Ollie was going to go into the mix somehow, but don't forget Ollie's on a super sauce. But is his super sauce going to manage? Oh! Ollie's almost hit Julian there. As I don't think June's got damage. No, he hasn't. So. But I think that was a bit of a mistake from Ollie, as Ollie's got to be careful, you know. He'll have to pit soon, because otherwise he's going to get... Actually, no, the supers will last for... I'm losing track with the tyres. I usually think the supers are the hardest, but they're not. But it is quite hard
Julian now. Julian goes for it. Oh, no. Julian loses another percent. Oh, no, Ollie!
Ollie, no, Ollie has lost it with Julian and Francis there. As what a dramatic end for Ollie's Grand Prix by the looks of things. He's now in 10th.
As Julian now just goes on the inside of Francis. All contact made. Francis goes right back on the inside. What are we watching right now?
This is prestige tier, Alex, where we could expect battles like this, but I was expecting loads of battles, but not as many as we've seen tonight, I must say. As Francis is pretty much, I think he's 1/10 behind, 1 second behind Squeezy. Julian,
just sent it out.
That was close from Julian. Wow, I think Julian's up into P5 now.
I'm completely and utterly mentally drained because I've done double duty tonight, and I'm completely mentally drained. As Santos comes around the outside, but I was roughing up the inside. I just can't keep up.
I'm finding it hard as well, and I've been doing 2 commentary stints in a row. So, and Ollie's out.
Ollie's retired.
Ollie is retired from the United States Grand Prix. So, pretty much one Red Bull's out of this, but. A Red Bull will need to win this race, but don't forget, Odem says he's got to be 3 seconds clear, but I doubt that is going to happen. As I think Julian's just having fun, to be honest. He doesn't care if he gets penalties. I thought he was going to get the win, but obviously not by the sound of things.
Well, I mean, I think if the Toro Rossos didn't block him, he didn't defend really well, he would have had a chance of winning. But since as Francis and Julian go again, can we just stop with this, boys? For Christ's sake.
Yeah, we're losing track of all these battles then. And a few people are commenting in the chat. Nice moves we've seen so far. As Julian's around about 2/10 behind Squeezy. Francis getting another penalty. He's got Rafa behind him as well. Don't forget Rafa in this battle. He's going to shape things up big time as well. As far as the standings, Rafa's in P7. So if Rafa, where he is, he's going to get some good points. As we've got Rafa challenging for Francis. Francis challenging for Julian. Francis going to take the right-hand side. Oh, bit banging walls again. Oh, they're touched. But I don't think there was damage, I don't think. Guys, can you please... Oh! Julian just went wide. And we got, oh my god, we got a Williams that went wide as well. I think that was, oh, I lost, it was Sure. I didn't see which Williams went wide there. Did you see it?
I didn't. I was looking at the penalty screen. But Julian, he's had to work. Even though he didn't really have to work for the championship, he's had to work today. That's for definite.
Yeah, I think they must be having banter. Holy moly. Thank God I'm not in any of the chats, because Julian's out!
That's a retirement from the champ. Is that just a statement, or was that, yeah, it was. He just retired on the track.
Yeah, but anyway.
Look, send it! Right, let's focus on the lead. There's a battle for the front three. Let's have a look.
Oh my God, it's hard to keep up with these guys. I think G must have retired for fun, I must say, and or he must be getting his tweet ready, his donuts or something like that, but I don't know. We still got a battle for the win to contend. We're on the final lap of the prestige tier of the United States Grand Prix. It's a battle between Odems and McSendit. McSendit wants this win so bad, but so does Odems. But don't forget Odems' penalty as well. But don't forget, we got the Sauber of Josh as well, right behind as well. The two Toro Rossos, they're nowhere to be seen at the moment. So let's just watch out for the top three. Rafa goes ahead of Francis, though. Didn't see that coming. What a move from Rafa. But McSendit.
Just wait. Will McSendit send it? Oh no, he won't. He definitely won't. This could feed Josh the win, depending on how much. Oh my lord.
This is turned on its head right now.
Francis has lost out to Jesse as well.
Oh my God. So a chance for McSendit to win its home Grand Prix is pretty much drained. Josh doesn't have any penalties. Odems has.
Yes, he does, but he doesn't have as many as Odems.
No, Odems got quite a few actually. Oh.
I think McSendit is just there, you know. I think he's just.
I think he's slowing down ever so slightly. I think he's knowing that it's pretty much over. So, but
I think McSendit's gonna win.
It's gonna be tight, I must say. As Marquez is gonna cross the line. He's going to win on track, but he's not going to win due to penalties. Josh is going to do the same. McSendit takes the win. He doesn't have any penalties. He takes the win for his home Grand Prix. Oh, that mistake is pretty much going to be forgotten now due to his penalty-free win. Rafa's in fourth.
Squeezy. Francis gets another penalty for an unserved stop-go.
Neo 7th. Francis 8th. I think it was Scopefeld that had that issue earlier.
Francis 9th. Francis 9th. Francis 10th. Francis had so many penalties that Francis ended up 10th.
Jack.
Jess, I'm done.
Jack, thank you so much for missing this. This has been great. Why did I choose this one? But anyway, it was fun. It was fun. And we don't see your champion on the podium, but we do see an American on the top step.
McSendit, good job.
And I do believe, due to both Mercedes not scoring any points, the championship for the constructors is still up for grabs. I do believe. Wow. Would you like to take us through the order?
Absolutely. So McSendit gets a win. Odems in second. Josh on third. Rafa fourth. Sweetie fifth. Jesse sixth. Scopefeld seventh. James State eighth. And Neo ninth. Francis 10th. And those are your only finishers in the DNFs as your world champion. Congratulations to Julian. We actually forgot to say that. Congratulations to Julian for becoming world champion. Ollie in 12th. Emma 13th. Wayne 14th. Kitty 14th. And Blizzard, what could have been?
Yep. I think he's going to drop positions, I think, due to that issue. Because, actually, no, because Emily's in third. So, he probably won't drop that much. So, I think he's pretty much going to be the same amount gap as well. But, my oh my. That was a crazy race. That pretty much was crazy pretty much from start to finish. So, I just got to say, it's been a pleasure commentating with you for this race. Jack will be back next week. Well, hopefully Jack will be back next week with you. Hopefully you'll get out of this hole so we can commentate with this nice headset. I feel jealous with this headset right now, but have you enjoyed this race? Are you drained?
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm drained, and I will still be here next week for the Prestige Tier in Mexico City, Mexico. Thank you for coming along, Jess, and it's been an absolute pleasure. Until then, guys, I'll see you next week.
Yep, see you soon, and have a good night, guys.